In today's video, we're going to talk about how to install WordPress on a Bluehost VPS using a tool called Dokploy. What's up, you guys? My name's Ashley, and if the idea of installing WordPress on your own server sounds intimidating, don't worry, we're going to go through it step by step. We're also going to talk about what makes a VPS powerful, why Dokploy streamlines deployment, and how to combine them for a very smooth experience. Get ready to take control of your hosting in a way that's both approachable and rewarding. Let's get into it. So first off, what is Bluehost VPS? So Bluehost VPS plan gives you a dedicated slice of a server with fixed resources like CPU, RAM, and SSD storage. You're essentially isolated from other customers, so performance is really predictable and you can customize the environment to fit your needs. These plans include full root access, unmetered bandwidth, and DDoS protection, making them really suitable for high traffic sites and custom applications. On top of this infrastructure, you can install whatever software you like, including control panels or deployment tools. Dokploy is an open source platform that automates application deployment. So instead of manually setting up web servers, databases, and SSL certificates, you work through a user-friendly web interface. Dokploy supports deploying from Git repositories and Docker images, and it handles tasks like fetching code, creating containers, and then configuring HTTPS. It's designed to simplify deployment, so wherever you update your code on GitHub or another repository, Dokploy can redeploy your application automatically. For WordPress, Dokploy spins up a containerized instance of the CMS, which ensures isolation and consistency. When you combine Bluehost VPS with Dokploy, you get a very powerful infrastructure plus streamlined deployment. Bluehost provides NVMe storage and AMD EPYC processors for speed and reliability. The plans come with unmetered bandwidth and a dedicated IP address and DDoS protection. Root access gives you full control over what's inside and how services run. Dokploy brings an ease of use, so it offers a web dashboard where you can create projects, choose deployment methods, and manage SSL certificates. It also integrates with popular version control services, which just makes it really easy to trigger deployments automatically. Dokploy's containerized approach really keeps your WordPress installation separate from the host system, which just reduces conflicts and makes updates so much safer. Okay, now let's get into the tutorial. So what you're going to want to do first is go ahead and use our link down below if you don't already have Bluehost VPS. Once you click that link, you can go ahead and get logged in. This is what the home will look like. So once your Bluehost VPS is active, your first step is accessing the server itself. So from the Bluehost dashboard, we're going to go ahead and go to hosting, and then you'll want to go ahead and locate your VPS and then click manage. Here you can see is the VPS. We'll go ahead and click manage. This brings you into the VPS control area where you can see server status, storage usage, and then access options. From here, you'll see a button that says launch console. So you'll go ahead and click launch console. Clicking this opens a browser-based terminal window that connects directly to your VPS. I know that this screen looks really intimidating at first, but it's totally normal. So what you're seeing here is the server's command line interface, also known as SSH access. Before you can install anything on a VPS, you need what's called the root login. The username is always root, and the password is the VPS password that Bluehost provides or allows you to set when the server is created. I want to make it very clear, the password is not your Bluehost account password, and it's not related to WordPress. It's strictly for server level access. So as you can see, the login right here is root at the bottom of the page right here. And then after that, you'll enter in your VPS password. If you do not know the password, you can come over here and click reset password and then follow the instructions to get it if you forgot it or don't know what it is. If you don't see a reset option, you'll definitely need to contact Bluehost support to regain that access. This is very common, especially on new or managed accounts, and it doesn't mean that there's anything wrong. Just make sure you are very specific on what password you're looking for. Now, once you have root access, this terminal is where Dokploy gets installed. You're not writing code or configuring the server manually, but Dokploy provides a single official install command on their documentation. All you have to do is go ahead and search Dokploy, and you can go ahead and copy this right here. So again, you just copy that command exactly as provided and then paste it into the terminal and press enter. That one command installs Docker, sets up Dokploy, and then prepares the server to run applications through a visual dashboard. While the installer runs, you'll see text scrolling on the screen. This is completely normal system output, not errors. The install process can take a few minutes, and it's important not to close the window or interrupt it while it's running. After Dokploy finishes installing, it runs as a service on your server and gives you access to a web-based dashboard. After that, you open that dashboard by going to your server's IP address in a browser followed by port 3000. For example, you would go to https yourserver.ip 3000. The first time you visit this Dokploy dashboard, you'll go ahead and create an admin account. This account is only for managing Dokploy. From there, you can create a new project and deploy WordPress using a visual interface instead of a manual server setup. Dokploy handles the heavy lifting behind the scenes, including setting up the web server, database, and SSL certificate. Once WordPress is deployed, you'll access the standard WordPress setup screen and complete the site just like you would on any other hosting platform. The key takeaway is that while a VPS requires one initial access step, Dokploy removes the need to manually configure servers or write code. After installation, everything happens through a browser-based dashboard, making it much more approachable for beginners. Now that you understand how to install it, let's go ahead and talk about the pros and cons so you can decide if this is worth getting set up on your end. You gain control over your environment and can scale resources easily as your site grows. The isolation of a VPS ensures other users don't slow you down. Dokploy simplifies deployment, handling container management, SSL certificates, and updates. This means you don't need to memorize commands or edit configuration files manually. If you update your WordPress code or push changes to a custom plugin on GitHub, Dokploy can redeploy automatically. Another advantage is flexibility. You can host multiple applications on the same server using separate containers. There are trade-offs though, of course. So first off, you're responsible for maintaining the VPS, including applying security patches and monitoring resources. Dokploy is user-friendly, but it still does require understanding basic concepts like domains, DNS, and SSL. If you're brand new to servers, there may be a learning curve. Also, while Dokploy automates many tasks, it's still relatively new compared to long-standing control panels. So documentation and community support may be less extensive. Also, make sure you're comfortable with occasional troubleshooting or prepared to research solutions if something doesn't work as expected. Okay, now let's go ahead and talk about the different pricing and plan options. So they've got a couple of different options here. They've got 2, 4, 8, and 16. So I'm going to go ahead and go over the 1-year plan. You can play monthly or 3 years, but the 1 and 3 years is the same. And then monthly is just more of an investment. Okay, so now we've got this first plan right here. You have 1 CPU cores, 2 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM, 50 gigabytes of NVMe storage, unmetered bandwidth, and infrastructure only supports. Then with the 4 plan, everything just gets increased as you can see. And that is $11.99 per month, paid for 12 months. Then you've got the 8, which is again, everything just increases. So that's $24.99 per month. And then again, you can get the highest performing plan, and this is $49.99 per month. And again, everything is increased. So just choose the plan that you feel like you need. You could always start with one and increase if you need. So is this setup for you? Choosing this setup is great for anyone who wants the power of a VPS and the convenience of automated deployment. It's really suitable for web developers, agencies, or business owners who expect to manage multiple sites or custom applications. If you're comfortable with basic server concepts and enjoy the idea of using containers, you'll really appreciate the flexibility. If you prefer a service where everything is managed for you and you never touch a server, a managed WordPress hosting plan is probably going to be a better fit. Really consider your willingness to learn and maintain the system before jumping in. I know launching a site on your own can seem daunting, but tools like Dokploy and Bluehost make it much more accessible than ever. Again, don't forget to use our link down in the description below if you want to get started with Bluehost VPS. I do want to mention that these are affiliate links, which means we may earn a small commission at no extra cost to you. So if you do choose to use our links, we just want to thank you so much in advance for supporting our channel. Really helps us to continue to create free content and tutorials just like this. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel if you aren't already, and of course leave any comments or questions below. below. We'd love to hear from you. This channel is dedicated to helping you build your websites with simple tools and easy steps. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.